Dateline Atlantis. Sorrowful Atlanteans from throughout the 10 kingdoms have journeyed to the city of Atlantis for the funeral of our great King Atlan, who died in pursuit of peace. He once again tried to show the Greeks that uniting with us would make their lives much more fruitful and fulfilling. The Greeks stubbornly refused to listen, and cursing loudly and taking up their spears, chased King Atlan from their lands. On his way back from meeting with King Pelops, our most benevolent king was foully struck down by a hideous centaur. As he was taken into custody, the centaur assassin snidely claimed that he thought our most exalted king was a peacock. Along the funeral procession route, Atlanteans' grief is mitigated only by their outrage over this most heinous crime. Demophilos, a miner from Estonia, echoed the thoughts of many Atlanteans.
The Greeks must be behind the murder of our noble king. They were the only ones who knew the peace-loving King Atlan was in the Aegean. It would be just like the Greeks to conspire with the misshapen centaurs.
So, as our glorious king is laid to rest, Atlanteans everywhere call for the destruction of Argos. Only when Argos is gone will Atlantis be safe from the Greek menace. Some Atlanteans are turning to our immortal king Atlas for guidance, and others are turning to the king's eldest child, the magnificent ruler of Cleitos, to thwart Greek aggression. Our soldiers at the outpost of Gnosis are preparing themselves, in case they are called upon to address the Greek problem.
Okay, well already we've got the sanctuary to Atlas, so that was good planning on my part. Need 200 people in a mansion or better. Last mission, last episode, I got 160. I'm going to need to add 4 more houses, and rather than just make another elite housing block, I think I'll just extend these 1 more house. I think another 4 squares will be okay. They'll still be able to get there. So I'm going to have to take all this out and rebuild it. And I'll do the same down here. Okay. Other things to concern myself with. Argos. Argos has 2 shields, so I can't tell how much I've got. Everyone else has 2 shields as well. Okay. Well, I can get chariots and build myself up. Now, I really haven't ever done this, I don't think, in this Let's Play or the Zeus Let's Play, but you can, aside from just conquering and doing all these gifting things, you can also raid a city and steal goods. I think it is easier than just full-out conquest. I think you have a better chance of success. So I might just do that and raid Argos a couple times. We can take fleece from them, or wine or something like that. And I think that also has the knock-on effect of weakening their defenses, which would be good, because right now we don't really have as much security as I would like. We've got some people that are needing armor. What over here? What about over here? We've got, okay, full companies. But we have 1/2 strength. And I'm not sure if this is enough, because I think, well, when we conquered Carthage, they had 1 shield, and we managed to take them with actually some pretty bad losses. I remember that my frigates came back pretty leaky. They were rather damaged. So maybe it would be best if I upgrade these guys to the next level. I've got wine, so that would double the amount of troops, first of all. And I could also do the chariot thing. How many extra people? Not enough, but we're going to need another 1,000 people in the townhouse. So I'll have to employ them somehow. Oh, I didn't remember. You know what? If there's not enough appeal for the guy in the middle, I can always just put something on the border. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So we are extending this just a bit, and hopefully it won't be too bad. I imagine people will still be able to walk here. Or, you know, walk all the way down. That's really the big issue right there. Okay, so pull this back out. Pull this like so. Put all this stuff back in. Oh, yeah, all that unemployed people, it's because I just knocked out these. So I'm actually going to have to make that housing again if I want more. What am I missing? All right, one of these. And I guess I could... Now, eventually I could run a road up between here. I kind of had intended to do that. And I could connect it to here, but I don't think I want to do that. Because I'm going to put a museum down. And if I've got a road connected here, then the guys from the bibliothèque will just go that way to the museum instead of down this way. So let's just cap it off right there. And that's fine. Let's put in a couple more of the columns just to finish this off. That's good. Okay, whoop. Way too far. Have to extend that. Make it disappear. Tributes are paid. Oh, I let those grapes go. Who gave me that? Gnosis, Saqqara, Memphis, these guys. Okay, they're giving me grapes now. That's good. I can expand my wine industry, so that'll work for me there. Okay, that should be the last of that. Then I had it going off in this direction, so we'll go like that. There we go. Observatory. Laboratory. Kind of a waste of money to do this, all this rezoning and stuff, but I have got plenty now, so I don't have to worry about it ever again. At this point, if we look at my finances, most of my income is in taxes. By taxing the rich, I am able to do everything, so I'm not too concerned about my exports now. They are just providing supplemental income. We can now put in... Whoops. Not high appeal enough? Really? Not high appeal enough? There. Just had to give it a minute. Okay. So we're on our way to that. But like I said, next these guys need wine, so we need to begin working on that. I need to sort out my trading posts because I'm selling 12 of it, but I don't have enough to produce. We can probably get rid of those two now because I don't need to build. So I'm going to sort through this, probably get a bit more of the wine. I should probably put an industry down here. I kind of put this little thing out here. If I want chariots, I think I'll put the whole chariot production thing right here because it'll be right next to the marketplace, be really quick. We are getting wheat. Yes, all this tribute of wheat. So we can use that to feed the horses. I can get out of the granaries, although it looks like down here, at least, we are so low on food. I need that, so maybe I'll expand my urchins a bit, even though I've got all of them coming. I can still put a few down here. I wish we had some food down here. Oh yeah, meadow right here. I can start growing oranges, so I can supplement my food that way. I guess I'll just put down all of this housing. Well, okay, looking at what we've got now, I've got 2,000 people. I've only got to get 3,000, so half a housing block, I guess. And that should be enough. So I'll start a new industry of oranges. I will, I know we're going to need this citadel to Poseidon eventually, so I may as well just start it, actually. I could just plunk it down. Atlas could be busy helping to build it. Although, once it got completed, it would take, like, 100 people. So maybe that's not a good idea right now. Anyway, I'll set up horses, oranges, Get some people in. What else do we need to do? We'll have to wait on that forthcoming quest. But we should get this mansion thing, because this is mansion. This is a mansion level. So as soon as enough people move in here, we'll be fine on that. I ought to be able to get the 3,000 townhouses while I'm doing all this other stuff. So, okay, I guess I'll come back when we're ready to do something important. Okay, well, we're doing all right. I've got quite a few companies of spearmen, and I think we're ready to go raiding. I've started to produce some chariots, and those are being distributed, but these guys will not actually turn into charioteers until I give them the museum. And I just realized that this entire time I've been doing it wrong, because the bibliotech guys aren't the ones that create the curators, it's the universities. And I don't have universities out here, so I'm going to have to add yet more to this, which means I'll have to go back to the next side just so I can add this university. It's okay though, no big deal. But it will cap this off, so if I wanted to run a road through here, it's not going to happen now. Oh well. I think we'll be fine. And I was contemplating putting it here, the museum here. I mean, it's a waste. It's got nothing out here. The alternative was to stick it right here, which would sort of be central to the city, but I would also have to put one lonely little inspector dude to make sure it didn't collapse. And that just seemed like a waste to me. And this will be fine. So I'm going to put that down. Put it down right here, I guess. Or here, whatever. Because if I put another road going this way, and I don't know why I would unless I wanted to wrap around here, but it's probably just going to be as fast to go through the middle as it would be to wrap around here, unless I had some coastline that I was coming down to. It doesn't really matter though. I mean, like I said, we're not going to use them, so put him right there. Great. And this is going to take 50 people. Well, I'm going to need a little bit more, considering, yeah. So we've almost filled this up, actually, but I do have some room for more. What is going on here? Houses cannot evolve. Really? Okay, well, I guess I'll just put down a population monument. Now, wait a minute. If I put that there, it'll have to go here, because it'll stick out. Okay. So let's just finish this off. And there we go. Okay, so we should have a little bit of excess people to do whatever. We've got all of these things done, so let me do a save just in case this is horribly disastrous, and we will go raid Argos. Let's leave you guys home. And I'm not going to waste those. Plunder, let's bring back fleece or wine. Let's bring back wine. Okay, let's see how this works. I'd better make sure I've got room for all that wine. Themyscira. Ah, these are Amazon and Centaur places. Not good for me. Okay, well, we're going to need place for this wine, so I'll open this up. Although I think that's more than we can actually fit in there. Whatever.
Have you ever seen more solid buildings?
Okay, actually,
would be proud.
since the guy's right here, I'll sell those two. Okay, and then we will not sell any more. Yeah. Okay, we're running low on the bronze. I was going to ask Sakara to give me some of that. Our oranges are supplementing the food, so the loss of the wheat is no big deal. Since all of the elites just left, there's really no reason to... What is your problem? Still not getting any armor. Perhaps I should... Well, it's too late. These guys have all the armor. Should have just done one side. But this guy keeps coming and swiping all the armor. Okay, well, that's going on. I've got 44 people. Let's actually get started doing this temple to Poseidon, since I can do it. Guess it'll go right there like I planned, and that'll work. Let's see if... Can't help now. He'll get there as soon as he can.
I'd love to help you with
Thank
your
you.
construction project.
Okay. I've got the sculptures trickling in just because we don't need them really right now. I've got excess grapes. I should be turning those into wine. I need another winery. I'm importing this, so it's going to cost me money, basically, to be giving them this, but it will make them happy. What are they good for? Olive oil and black marble, so nothing I really need, but, you know. We do have some room for that wine. Since I've got a few extra people, I'll take the wine there. I'll lower this back down to 8. So any spillover we can have down here. Okay.
I have a mighty quest for a mighty mortal.
Hooray! It worked! 24 amphorae of wine. I could turn around and sell that, or I could stockpile it for myself. Since I'm actually making it, I may as well sell it. We'll sell 4. Okay, what is this quest? Atlas wants Hercules to come and help lift the world off his shoulders. So we need Hercules. Let's put Hercules... God, I don't know. How about right here? We need a hippodrome and excellent science access, so he cannot go there. Because what he's actually going to need is to... Frick. I think I'm going to have to try that trick that I did last time, where I put it here temporarily. So, well, let's see, it's 6 out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, that's such a mess. Is there another place I could put it? Not really. I boxed myself in. Okay. Well, let's just take out a big chunk. Temporarily wrap the road around. Maybe one more, because otherwise the museum guy is gonna get out. Not pretty, but oh well. So we'll put that... I guess I'll put this here. Come down, grab this, delete it. It's in science, dummy. And there we go. Okay. So that'll be that requirement as soon as I get the Hippodrome. What did this do to Argos? Nothing. Nothing at all. They're just really displeased. I suppose... I guess I was wrong. It doesn't knock defense off. I could just go at them. What's my military like right now? We still don't have any charioteers, and we lost a lot of people. So, on top of the agonizingly slow... Curator needs to teach at this house. Are they not... Oh. Let me see my roads. Well, there we go. I didn't see that. That one, however, is working. They just don't have access to wine. Now... Well, he says excellent. Excellent science access. We're waiting on the Hippodrome for him. What are the other requirements? Just rule Argos. Okay, well, that'll be the final thing we end up doing. I think I'll just keep these guys as spearmen, because that is what they are right now. They just need a couple pieces of armor, so maybe I should increase my armor production, actually. Yeah, we're low. We're low on the grapes, even though we've got it here. God damn it, we're having this issue again, where they're not emptying the grapes. Pissing me off. And we need another armory. I think I'll ask Sakara, who are still loyal, for some shit. Black marble? Yeah, well, I just ruined my relations with them. Big deal. They will, however, comply. Okay. So, what am I doing? We should now be getting a curator eventually that will be produced here and walking by. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So I think I'll wait for these guys. We should...
Worship me, and your scientists will discover things beyond their wildest dreams.
We've got one group of charioteers already. Full group. Our triremes, or frigates rather, came back undamaged, which is nice. I think I'm gonna empty this to force them to get rid of it. What else? I've got... Can you guys get those oranges so you're not stockpiling them? What is your problem? I bet the store man, or the dude... Yeah, you fool. He keeps going up to get the urchins. Ho ho! Yeah, okay, we give away 4. I have an idea. Let's not take the urchins anymore. Or, better yet, I can accept them. Stop clicking excitedly. Okay. I'll just turn these down so that they stop getting them, because there's no need. If we've got oranges down here and the meat that we get in tribute, that'll be fine. In fact, I'll turn this down to 4. If we start starving, I'll reverse that decision. Okay, so, what's your deal? Waiting on chariots? Mostly waiting on chariots, and you're still waiting on... Why? Okay, well these guys are good, right? We're missing a couple pieces. That's fine. I'm gonna make sure you don't get the armor anymore, so only we get the armor on this side. We are getting the armor. It's just taking a very long time. I mean, this is really one of the... I should do something about this. I've got people. I should just make some temporary armor. I don't know that I want to keep it there. but I'll do it anyway. Okay, we can accept grapes again, so that when the tribute happens, I get it. I'm still importing it. Okay. So... well, you know what? There's really no reason to just... where is there? I'm gonna say there's really no reason to just pick at them. You know, just keep sending and sending and sending. It might just be better to do one full push. I don't know. I think I'll wait on one more full charioteer company. Once I have 2 of those, I'll send everyone else out. Because even though we lost Saqqara, I still have... extra stuff I can give. Or get, I should say, from other allies and the like. Okay. Well, in that case, I'll wait. And you know what? I'm not going to accept urchins at all. Because we've just got so many goddamn oranges down here. Yeah, okay. Okay. I'll come back when we're ready to punch Argos in the face. So, I've only got 3 charioteer companies, but I'm really ready to go. So, let's go ahead. And first I should save. This could be very bad. Okay. Shit. Argos now has 3 shields. Well, this definitely isn't going to work then. So we're going to have to... Tyr loves me. They really love me, because I've been doing a lot of favors for them. Memphis here has 3 shields. Okay. Atlantis doesn't like me well enough. I was going to consider asking for military strikes. I think only they would do it. So I could have Tyr do it, weaken their defense, but you know what? We're gonna go on a raid. Balls to the wall. Memphis, you are coming with me. I really should have turned all these guys into charioteers, but that's going to take way too long, and by then, Argos is going to have a massive advantage. As it is, they're probably going to rebuild by the time I get around to doing whatever I need to do. I also built a hippodrome, which is very slowly filling up. I left myself quite a bit of room here, just in case I can fit the next pyramid into it. I thought that'd be a nice centerpiece.
And your scientists will discover things beyond their wildest dreams.
Oh, thank you. I actually can use that a lot. Okay, good. So we finally got rid of this thing. This guy, this poor bastard, was sitting here with 1 piece of orichalc, trying to find a place for it, and he couldn't offload it. And I don't know if that's just a problem with the programming or what. So I had to get it taken over here, but now it should be taken all the way down here, where it belongs. Who do I need to give? I need to give something to someone. These guys are congenial. These guys are loyal again. Memphis is bitter. You guys can have some stuff.
I'd love to help you with your construction project.
I could actually use you out on the field. Hippodrome is still... Oh, and I'm... Well, I am selling it, but I wasn't selling that much. Didn't think I was selling that much. And then I guess I stopped buying the grapes because I thought... Whatever. I don't know. I don't know why I was doing that. Gades has wanted 13 sculpture. I have ignored them. Okay, well, as soon as we finally get that wine back in place, and 1 more horse... Oh, goody. Well, that went very well. How many did I lose? Almost an entire wipe out. Well, actually, if you look at this, I did lose an entire charioteer company. And at least one from everyone else, and our navy is leaky. But maybe I can... And they went from 3 shields to 1. So just by helping me, they lost their army. But Argos is done. The hard part is over. There's that one bastard moving that orichalc all the way down. The horse is there, guy. Why don't you go pick that up? What does... They pay me wine. Ah, well, great. And there it is. Okay. So now we're just waiting on the horse race, because everything else should be fulfilled. Yes, it is. So let's save, even though we don't need to save until Hercules has gone off and done his thing. I made kind of a, well, it's kind of an ugly track, really, but it's got some nice straightaways. I made a couple hairpin turns over here. Why, are you having a race? The longer you make this, the more money you get, so at least it's bringing me in a bit more than my previous one was. Okay, you're not going to have a race, but hopefully that means that your stadium is working. Send for Hercules. And we'll just sit here and wait on a race. Or maybe not. I really don't have anything else to do. This is 75% complete already. Atlas, I guess, has been taking care of most of my... Wait a minute. I only need 2 sculptures. It's not like I need the money, but Tyr will buy my sculpture now. Problem is, though, I'm not making enough, I don't think, to justify it. I mean, if I only accepted the... whatever, we'll keep it. There will be other temples.
And I'm ready for a challenge.
What have you got?
This city is unsurpassed.
Yes. Okay. You have a mission. I shall save and speed everything up. Let's have a race. Oh no, Saqqara is under attack. Well, last time I managed to help them out by only sending 3 of my guys. And one of them was underpowered. One of them was only 3. So hopefully this alone will be enough. Provoked the anger of Themyscira. Okay, well it's just the Amazons, I guess. This should be enough. The centaurs appreciate... You know what, since we did that, I'm going to save again. They appreciate my military might. I'm surprised that request...
Dateline Hyperborea. Grunting and grimacing under the weight, the hero Hercules holds up the world, freeing our immortal King Atlas. Having been tricked by Atlas into taking up the burden, the hero could be heard saying,
Why couldn't I have a little less brawn and a little more brain?
With the weight of the world off his shoulders, Atlas marched to Greece to help the Atlantean cause. After Argos was defeated by the Atlantean army, Atlas destroyed the city completely. The Greeks are running scared and have scattered to the more mountainous regions of their land. Even our ancient enemies, the centaurs, are in hiding. News of our smashing victory in Greece quickly spread throughout Atlantis, and people are again in the streets, celebrating the glory of our well-trained army and of our immortal king. All say that this momentous victory marks the rebirth of the Atlantean Golden Age. And so, on the piers of Cleitos, ships are being prepared to sail forth into the Mediterranean. A colony will be established to help ensure Atlantis' continued peace and prosperity.
Okay, see you then.